Friends, welcome to this video. So this question is directly from NCERT, which has been asked in NEET. Which class of drugs are used in sleeping pills? Right. So sleeping pills, which drugs are used? Right. They have asked the question. Right. So let us discuss one by one. A is what? Analgesis. A is what? Analgesis. Analgesis means these are given when a person feels pain. So analgesics are the drugs to remove this pain. To remove this pain, we give some drugs. Those drugs falls in this analgesics, right? For example, we have that paracetamol, right? Those are the example for this analgesics. They relieve pain. We get relief from pain. So we call them as analgesics, right? So this won't going to give us the sleep. So this is not the sleeping drug, it is the pain removal. So this is not our option. And talking about C is what? Antibiotics. Antibiotics are nothing but these anti means drugs used to kill this bioorganisms like microorganisms. What microorganisms? It can be bacteria, fungal, viruses, right? So to kill these we give some drugs. Those drugs are nothing but the antibiotics: antibacterial, antiviral, antifungal, antiparasitic. So these are the example for this antibiotics. For example, penicillin G is there, penicillin G or penicillin, and also so many examples, amoxicillin, right? So these drugs are the example for this antibacterial, right? So our option C is also not the option because it is not going to give any sleep, and also A is not going to give any sleep. Talking about antihistamines, right? Histamines are nothing but the whenever we take the smell of these pollen grains or some smoke or dust, some people will be very sensitive. This histamines binds to the receptor and they find this breathing problem. So to get rid of it, we add some drugs that will initially go and bind to this receptor. This we call it as receptor. Because of it, histamines doesn't bind to the receptor, so no breathing problem. So the drugs which we add, which locks this receptor, that drug we call it as antihistamines, right? So these antihistamines, the examples are like those which helps in removing this like binding of histamine and receptor, right? There we talk about antagonist and agonist drugs, right? So those will not deal with this sleepingness. So D is also our wrong option. So class of drug are used for sleeping pills are tranquilizers. The sleeping pills, if I want to mention clearly, we call those sleeping pills barbiturates, which induce sleep in a person, because so many people, because of this tension or because of stress, they won't get any sleep. If they won't get sleep for 2 days, 3 days, 10 days, that person we call that what disease we call it as insomnia means he will suffer from sleeping. Because of he can't, if a person doesn't get enough sleep, next day will not be good, he can't perform well. So that will be, it leads to the problem with the health. And also if extensive insomnia happens, he may die also, right? So to get that sleep, we give some pills. That pills we call it as what? Barbiturates, which comes under this tranquilizers are the drugs which helps in relieving tension, stress, insomnia, etc., which deals with the mental depressions. So these drugs we use. So our option is B. So this you have, if you have studied NCERT clearly, then you can easily answer this question, right? Thank you.